G'day guys, John here, Chief Instructor with FPV Australia. I know on my last video I said I wouldn't post one up so soon, but we had a huge response to that video, lots of interest, and so a whole bunch of questions came out of it, one of them being airband radios. So today's topic, airband radios. This is an ICOM IC-A15, the only legal handheld radio currently on the market. They don't comply, but ACMA have given a dispensation. Anyway, if you jump on the ICOM website, you'll see. But the IC-A15, we sell these. If you want one, give us a call, and we can organise one for you. But I want to go into a few things first. First and foremost, to use this radio in Australia, you must be certified. Yes, you must hold what is called an AROC, A-R-O-C, Aeronautical Radio Operator Certificate. What it is two parts. The first part is we put you through a bit of a training regime. It's about 3 hours. We generally run it on a Wednesday afternoon in our RPAS course proper. So if you're not AROC certified and you'd like to be, you can come and sit in on that module and we can put you through the AROC. And we talk about, in that course, we talk about everything from how to use this radio properly, the language to use, the certain terminology to use. You don't just pick it up and gibber away. There is certain protocol on this radio so that all the messages are easily understood and conveyed. We talk about how aircraft operate around airfields, what they're likely to be saying. So you get all that stuff, all that terminology, so you'll know how to listen and how to use this radio if you need to. The second part of the course is an English language proficiency. So there's an expectation that everybody using an airband radio in Australia will have a level of English language. And so pointless making a broadcast if people can't understand it. There's two ways to prove English language proficiency. The first is secondary education in Australia, so high school certificate for instance. Or if you don't have access to that, either you didn't do school in Australia or the records are gone and you can't find them, CASA has given people like myself a delegate authority to judge your ability to speak and understand English. So we can assess your English language proficiency, sign off, and let CASA know that yes, you are at a level that is expected to be able to operate this radio. So, why would you want one as a drone pilot? Easy. They're a great tool to have in your hand so that you can understand what is happening in the airspace around you, one. Two, if you get approval to fly in controlled airspace or in restricted airspace, you're likely to be requested on that approval to have one of these airband radios on site and a person who is certified to use it. The majority of the time, I tell all my students this, the majority of the time you are going to be listening only. Remember, it's the drone pilot's responsibility to get out of the way, so it's really almost pointless picking that radio up and making a broadcast to an airplane to say, hey, I've got a drone here. The reality is you've got to get out of the way, so the best thing is having it on and listening, and if you hear that an aircraft is approaching, you might be inside the circuit of an airfield, and we discussed that in the course, how the planes actually merge into traffic to land and take off. You might be in the circuit, you hear that there's a plane coming, the quickest and simplest and safest thing to do is you as a drone pilot get the drone out of the way, the plane goes by, you go back up, everybody lives happily ever after. So we'll teach you all about that. I do want to say this, these radios are a very powerful tool, but in the wrong hands they can be misused, and we just had this bozo recently, that's the only title I'll give this person, bozo, that was down near a towered airfield making stupid commanded broadcasts to a passenger jet. As the passenger jet apparently was on approach, this bozo got on the radio and gave an instruction to the jet. I mean, real smart, right? There's people on board the damn thing. My mind can't comprehend how anyone in any right mind would think that was a good idea, funny or not. It's not funny. So if you've got one of these radios and you're not certified to use it, please do not use it. Get certified. The sub 2 kilo guys especially, so you're excluded RPA blokes and girls, if you want to have an idea on what's happening around you, come and get certified to use one of these radios and buy one and have it on and listen and know what the air traffic is doing around you, especially now you've been given authority to fly near non-towered airfields. It would be very, very good. I'm all about safety. It'd be very good for you to have one of these on your belt, listening to know what's going on. So look, if you've got any more questions about this, please, fpvaustralia.com.au. I'm putting a page up that has a lot of information about these radios and whatnot else and what the AROC is and all that sort of stuff. Go and have a look. Email me, john@fpvaustralia.com.au, or give us a call, 02 6112 8551. Remember, you must be certified to use one of these radios. The only one available is the IC-A15. It's an ICOM. We sell them. If you want one, give us a call. In the meantime, if you are going to fly your drones with or without a radio, please, as always, do fly safely. Safe skies for all. Enjoy.